Oh, this is about the most disturbing story that you're likely to hear for a while, but it's not exactly all that new. Like, there's been the joke about the prom night dumpster baby. I think even Family Guy lampooned it way back in the cut, back when it used to be a just show worth watching in the early 2000s. But New Mexico mother, 19, admits to tossing a newborn into a hospital trash can. Sorry, what? 19-year-old, old enough, legal to buy cigarettes, legal to vote, but just a child and can't possibly take care of one herself. Of course not. Of course not. Like, I mean, you take a look at make oxtail cheap again. I don't know. This is going to happen more and more when you tamper with women's rights, by the way. Of course, that also could be parody. I'm not entirely sure, but that's also what I've seen going around. Because, yes, when Roe v. Wade was taken down and there's no more abortion across the entire United States, we all know better than that. This is what's going to happen out there. All of these chicks that just allow guys to come in and shoot up the club, this is what's ultimately going to end up happening. 100%, there's no responsibility that is ever anticipated. Never, ever, ever going to be enforced on a woman. It is simply at their discretion what they want to do with this. It's so funny. It's so funny. But then when you break it down a little bit further than that, the woman murdered her baby in New Mexico, where there are virtually no abortion restrictions. Please stop talking. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense, because we also have this article as well. New Mexico governor signs a bill protecting access to reproductive and gender-affirming care into law. Basically, you can either yeet your kid, or if you decide to keep it along for a while, well, you can just go ahead and make it whatever you want. So it's basically you're giving birth to a Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head, whatever you want to do. And this stuff is brand spanking new, March 18th, 2023. So all the butchering, all the abortion access, all the way up until we got, move comes in the wake of a reversal of federal abortion rights last year. Gender affirming care. Abortion is legal in New Mexico. Several GOP-led states, which New Mexico isn't, have introduced and enacted measures. Now, this looks like it isn't too dissimilar from the Minnesota and California and Washington state laws as well. Oh yeah, all the way up to and maybe even including after birth. So that whole argument kind of remains, completely untenable. But what if she couldn't afford it? Maybe that was the problem. Okay, cool. So the alternative, instead of giving the kid up for the adoption, is to drop it in the nearest waste management bin. Like, I understand an adoption clinic can also have the green and white and yellow branding, but maybe it's an easy mistake to make. And given the fact that she's 19, getting knocked up and stuff, she's clearly not the most intelligent gal that's out there, but now there's going to be consequences to this for sure. A New Mexico teenager, she's 19 years old, she's an adult. Stop making this. Stop trying to paint her as a sympathetic figure, because that doesn't make sense at all. A New Mexico teenager admitted to giving birth in a hospital bathroom and hiding the baby inside a trash can, where it was later found dead. So she killed her kid. Premeditated murder. That's what that is. That is murder one, if I've ever heard it before. You gave birth to the kid. You had no intention of keeping it around, and you decided to toss it away in a trash can. Okay, cool. Case closed, right? Charge her with murder one. Alexee Trevizo, all right, 19, was charged last week with first-degree murder. All right, then. And alternatively, abusing a child resulting in death. So that sounds like two charges to me. And tampering with evidence after secretly delivering her baby boy at Artesia General Hospital on January 27th, Artesia Police Department said. I'm sorry, it came out of nowhere. Oh, I'm sorry, it came out of me and I didn't know what to do. I just leave the kid. Okay, that's about it. I don't want it. You can give it up for adoption. This isn't really a difficult prospect. It's been going on forever. Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, tell me the truth. Her distraught mother responded. I was scared. Yeah, but the kid's dead. You killed a living human being. Okay. Trevizio said, telling the nurse that it was not crying or nothing. Come on. What'd you do with it? Her mother demanded, growing visibly angry. Yeah, of course, until doctors stepped in and prevented her from interfering with the police investigation. Yeah, because at that point in time, you're kind of a witness, so Or yeah, she's the chief suspect in this. Okay. Trevizio arrived at the hospital located roughly 80 miles from the New Mexico-Texas border earlier that day with back pain. Well, it would have come out the front, but okay. Though tests revealed that she was pregnant, yeah, especially if she was going to be giving birth to a child, it would have been fairly visible. Trevizio denied ever having sex. Oh my God. Yes, the Immaculate Conception, right? A doctor can be heard telling officers in the footage. So yeah, this is premeditated murder. Like, I don't even know what other way you could possibly spin this. She then allegedly locked herself in the hospital bathroom for quite a while, and when doctors were finally able to get her to open the door, they found her cleaning a heavy amount of blood from the floor. Yeah. Doctors were initially concerned she had done something to herself in an effort to terminate her pregnancy, until one of the nurses discovered, oh, wow, holy Christ. I was fully anticipating reading the rest of that paragraph, but nope. Nope. That hit different. Holy, yo, man. Nope. Oh, yo. Okay. Oh, I don't normally get queasy especially when I read stuff, but whew. Wow. This isn't an act or anything. Whew. Yo. Oh my God. Wow. She had it in the back. Oh, fuck. Oh, this shit is so fucking disturbing. Oh my God. Oh, man. Because I know how the story ends, and I don't really want to spoil it, but just let you know the justice was not served 100%. Okay, so now that we're back to our regular scheduled programming, and I've just finished really not processing that all that well. She had it in the bathroom, and what happened and whatever she did, I don't know. She's going to lie. Well, yeah, of course. She said that I've never had sex before, which is a lie. And now she's saying that, I don't know what happened. It just wasn't crying or anything. Sure thing. She wouldn't tell us if she was pregnant. She's been lying the whole time. Yeah, of course. Oh, no, but she was scared and she couldn't get an abortion. She lives in New Mexico. Just fucking stop it. New Mexico Office of the Medical Investigator later determined that the baby died by, homicide. Yeah, but that could be a multitude of things. It could be a multitude, because homicide, textbook definition, just means an unnatural form of death. And if it was a stillbirth, they could have figured that out as well. But yeah, obviously. Trevizio's mother appeared shocked upon learning her daughter had gone to the extreme lengths to hide her pregnancy. Okay. Alexee, have you watched the news about what girls do to their babies and they go to jail? Unless you're Casey Anthony. Shout out. The frustrated mother yelled. Trevizio, who sobbed throughout the video, repeatedly claimed that the baby didn't cry when it was born. Well, they got tests to prove if you're lying or not. Her attorney, Gary Mitchell, said Thursday that Trevizio has no criminal record and should not be facing a murder charge. Why? Why is that the case? She's never killed anybody before, and now that she has, you shouldn't be bringing charges against her. That's one strategy. It's a bold move. Mitchell said that there are major discrepancies about what happened in the hospital. This isn't a classic child abuse case. Yeah, no, it's a murder case, okay? Homicide is the second high-profile case involving a teenage New Mexico mother accused of tossing a newborn in the trash. Jurors convicted Alexee Trevizo, 19, just about the exact same scenario, after surveillance footage caught her throwing her baby into an outdoor dumpster in January of 2020. Holy. The baby survived. Oh, thank God, at least that one survived, okay? She was, the baby dumper was sentenced earlier this month to 16 years in prison, which is good, I guess. Yeah, reckless child endangerment, 16 years in prison. Hey, man, at least you'll be able to, get out and do time, and you'll be able to see that kid graduate, theoretically. So, yeah, as more facts come out about this atrocious situation, I'll be very interested to see what ultimately ends up happening. Given the fact that it's New Mexico, though, should have just been famous. You can get away with murder if that's the case. Shout out Alec Baldwin. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.